Well, cheers guys, thank you very much for clicking on the video. I'm going to be here for the next 3 days. I've got my dog with me, I've got everything I need, I've even got a few projects I want to crack on with. But the next thing I want to do is start cooking up some food. So it's actually quite a windy and rainy evening. The sun went down about an hour and a half ago, and as I just mentioned, I'm going to be cooking up some food. You saw me earlier, I collected a bit of hazel. I've stripped the bark off it. I'm now going to sterilise it over the fire. You know, hazel is one wood that is great for cooking. And if you're wondering what I'm going to be cooking, well, I've got some nice lamb that I marinated last night in a nice Indian marinade. I'm going to thread the chunks of lamb on, and then I've got some flatbreads and some salad to go with it. So I've got a pointy end on this end because I'm going to be threading the meat on, and then on this end I've got a pointy end because that's the end I'm going to stick into the ground. I'm going to lean it towards the fire so the meat will cook, and then eventually after 10 minutes or so I'll just give it a little turn like that. Well, it's a shame Mike can't make it tonight. He's actually busy with a few other projects, but we are planning to come back here very soon. Lamb kebab for tonight, and fairly clean hands. Oh, here we are. So I've got some of this dip here. This is actually tzatziki. Nice Greek dip. Start off with a bit of lamb. Just some onion in there as well. A bit of red onion. And then some of this tzatziki dip. And then finish off with some of these. Some of these greens, some of these pea shoots. Oh, look at that. Little parcels of goodness. Mmm. Jump, jump. Get down there, jump, jump. Hello, hello Amber, hello. Well, I'll tell you what, last night it got quite cold. I think it went down to maybe about minus, no I wouldn't say minus, but probably about almost minus. I think it went down to about 0 degrees. It was quite cold. In fact, it wasn't too bad because I had Amber lying on me the whole night, keeping me warm. But I could feel that it was pretty cold on my face. Hey, wasn't it Amber? Was it cold? Yeah, was it cold? Hey, was it cold? Do you want some breakfast? Are you hungry? You want some breakfast? Come on then. Come on then, I'll get you some breakfast. Come on then. glad I slept in my clothes, because although I've got quite a nice warm sleeping bag, I think if I wasn't wearing this jumper or my trousers, I'd have been pretty cold. Hey, yeah, hey, hungry? Are you hungry? Do you want some breakfast? Come on then. Breakfast in the woods. Woodland McMuffin. Oh, that was good. So there's a few jobs I want to do today. One is to have a little tidy up inside the roundhouse. We still got a few bundles of thatch that I want to move out of there and into the wigwam shelter, because that's kind of the storage area for the moment, well, for the camp. Another job is to try and source a new tabletop for that little table I have next to my bed. It's not quite perfect. It's a bit wonky. I just want to find a new tabletop, so I'm going to go to the woodland. Well, I'm in the woodland. I'm going to go and look around and see if I can find a nice fallen tree and take a nice slice off it in order to nail down to the table legs. And the third job I want to do is to just replenish a bit of the firewood. What do I mean? Well, the wood I burnt last night, the wood I've burnt this morning, I'm going to burn more wood this evening for my meal, and I'll probably burn some more wood tomorrow. Who knows? We'll see. Bacon and eggs in the woods. Oh, you can't go wrong. And I love all these crispy bits. Right. Got my saw, let's go get a tabletop. Wow, have a look at this. So I've just come across this. This is a lovely piece of, I think it could well be oak. But you know what, it's a bit too heavy to take back to camp. So what I'll have to do is probably wait until Mike gets here next time, and we'll take that down and we'll hopefully turn this into a table. So as I've mentioned in previous videos, this is a private woodland and it is managed. That's why there's lots of trees that have been felled, they've been cleared to allow more sunlight to reach the forest floor. But now I need to get a tabletop. I need to get something a bit smaller than that. But I do have a plan B, and that's to use the back of the chair. What do I mean? Well, when we go back to camp, I'll show you. That's if I don't find anything to use for a tabletop. And here's another stump that's been sawn down. Beautiful bit of grain. That would be a lovely table if you were to fill that with resin, or even use it for bowl turning. But again, it's quite heavy. I'm quite far from the roundhouse, so I can't carry it back, and I can't roll it back because it would take me all day. So I need another option. Well, that took a little bit longer than expected, but I've got myself a nice slice, which I think I might well use for a little coffee table, or a little tabletop.
Blimey.
That's what I'm thinking. So this is the old tabletop, and I just want to replace it because I really don't like it. So to do that, I'm going to flip it over and then try and pull these legs off. It's held in by nails, but we should be able to get it off. There we go. Perfect. There's the nails, the original nails, and a load of earwigs. Anyway, we can burn that. And this is the new tabletop. The wood I've been burning over the last few days has been cedar and ash. The thing about cedar is it burns very fast and it tends to spit quite a lot, which is very concerning when it comes to the fact that I'm doing it in a thatched house. So I'm going to try and gather a bit more, not cedar but ash, because ash burns nice and hot, and it creates nice coals. It doesn't burn that fast either. It's always nice to know that you've got a fresh supply of seasoned firewood. Perfect. Wow. Well, that's the majority of the job's done. I love this table that I made. Absolutely love it. Nice simple woodland project for anyone out there that's looking to do a woodland project. Or if you have a bushcraft camp and you want to make a little bit of furniture. So as I've been using my axe for the last day or two, I want to just give it a little sharpen. I don't sharpen this every time I use it. I sharpen it, I don't know, it's a good question. I mean, how often would I sharpen it? Well, it depends on how often I use it. So I'm just going to give it a little sharpen now, using one of these sharpening pucks. But what I like to do is try and keep the axe as sharp as possible. That's it, that's all it needed. Ooh, razor sharp. Ambers. Well, I had to film that because everyone always says, why don't you feed your dog? So there you go, it just shows I do feed my dog. I've got this sweet potato, and to cook it I'm just going to place it right there. Right, well, it's quite dark now. The sun went down about 3 hours ago, so it's only right that I crack open one of these bottles of ale. This is again by Ringwood Brewery, and this is called a 49er. Rich and golden craft ale, 4.9%. Cheers. Well, this is it. This is my meal for tonight. Get my chair a bit closer. Woo! Right, where should I start? I think I'm going to start with... Well, come on. I've got to start with one of those prawns. Oh, yes. Woo! Ooh. Brain juice. Oh wow, amazing. Ooh, so hungry right now. It's gonna get messy. So I've got some bread to dip into the juice, into this. Oh, look at that. Wow, bit of hot sauce in there as well. Really tasty. Let's have a go on this, corn on the cob. Let's call it smoked corn on the cob. Perfectly cooked. Amber's sitting right there watching me. Oh, incredible. Ooh, bit of chili sauce there. Brain juice. Wow. God, I'm gonna sleep well tonight, that's for sure. With a feast like this. Let me know in the comments, what do you cook when you go out camping in the woods? Okay, this isn't exactly camping, but you know me, I do like to take a nice meal with me, or at least cook up a nice meal. Let me know what you like to cook up in the woods. You might be able to hear a few fireworks going off tonight. No. Oh, this bread's really good. But that sauce, with the parsley, the garlic, the butter, chili sauce. Wow. Huh. You know what? All I've eaten today is that one muffin. I've got a nice breakfast tomorrow though. Nice melon. So it won't be a cooked one tomorrow. It will just be fruit for breakfast. Makes a change. Let's go for another prawn. God, I'm eating it like a caveman. I do apologise for my manners, by the way. I'm eating it like an absolute caveman. Then again, I don't know if a caveman would be eating prawns, but I hope they did. Especially with garlic and parsley. I feel like I haven't eaten in a week. It probably looks like I haven't eaten in a week. If you're wondering how I kept these prawns fresh in my bag, I actually had an ice block. and loads of aluminium foil wrapped around the ice block with the prawns. The prawns were in the packet, of course. What an absolute feast. Oh, quite spicy though. When you're in the woods and you're eating, manners go out the window. You just have to get involved. Woo! So good. So good. You know what? This is one of my favourite meals I've ever had in the woodland. But I've said it before in my videos, I think my favourite food ever are prawns. A big bowl of prawns, parsley, garlic, butter. My favourite food. Alright, time to wash my hands. Absolute feast. So I've just put some water on to boil so I can give everything a clean. I've got the spork, chopping board, and then the pan to clean as well. And then I'm going to just give this new table a scrub down as well. When I go camping, I normally take a little bag with me. In fact, I'll show you what I normally bring with me when it comes to cleaning pots and pans, because it's probably something you never really see in these videos. So this is it. It's basically, I've got a sponge or a scourer in a plastic bag, and then in an old chili, well, hot sauce bottle, I've got a bit of washing up liquid. And that's pretty much it. With that, combined with a bit of hot water, does the job. And now back to the beer. This is a Pedigree Amber Ale. Cheers, guys. And by the way, if anyone's interested in any merch, then I've got these cookers, chopping boards, and these titanium sporks. Well, there's clothing as well, but check out the link at the end of the video, or check out the link in the description, and you also get 10% off between now and the 31st of November. And by using the coupon code BushcraftTools10 when you reach the checkout, that's how you get your 10% off. Remember, it's only until the end of November. So if you're stuck for a Christmas present and you're looking for something different, then remember, I've got some Cooking Good in the Woods merch. And there's clothing as well. There's t-shirts and a jumper. Lots of different colours to choose from. Cooking Good in the Woods. Oh, I can hear fireworks again. Didn't we do a great job with that roof? It's incredible just looking up. There's a lot of thatch on there. A lot of effort went into this. Yeah, wow. And this is what it's all about. Being in here, having an overnighter and enjoying it. Just making the most of it, you know. This is what it was made for. To be used, and here I am. It's a shame Mike couldn't make it, but I'm sure he'll be here soon. We're gonna do an overnighter very soon. I might put some more firewood on, might drink another beer, and if I don't report back, I will see you all in the morning. Well, that wasn't too bad. Second night in here. It was a bit warmer last night than it was the night before. But I'll tell you what, it's so cozy and homely in here. I love it. I just need to get the fire going. Might have a cup of tea. Got some fruit for breakfast. Yeah. Hey, you want breakfast now, don't you? You want breakfast, eh? Right, come on then, let's get out of bed. Move. Can you move? Move. Right, that's it. I'm moving you. Move. Hey. You wait. Well, as it's such a nice morning, it's really calm, sun shining, blue sky, I thought I'd come over here and eat my breakfast. And for breakfast I've got this melon. I love these. Oh, smells amazing. Wow. Hello, Amber. Amber's had her breakfast. No, you don't eat melon. Oh, what a beautiful day. So I think the plan now is to have a little tidy up around camp. Maybe store up a little bit more firewood, store it under the bed, clean out the fire pit, make sure it's nice and tidy and clean for next time. Yeah, that's about it. Wow, there's no wind at all. Crazy. 2 days ago when I got here, it was raining, it was really windy. It rained a lot, it really did. And today, it is gorgeous. The sun's really bright. Well, that's enough for me. Half a melon. I'll probably save that for until I get home. Maybe have like a bit of melon when for lunch or something, or to go with my lunch. Not too sure yet what I'm going to have for lunch, but we'll wait and see what we have in the fridge. Well, that is the end of the video. I've really enjoyed the last 2 nights here. It's been great. It's been nice to just get a feeling for this roundhouse. Once again, it's a shame Mike couldn't join me, but hopefully he'll be joining me soon. Has some great food as well. One thing I do love is just cooking food out in the woods. You know, it's always tastes so much better. So yeah, I need to tidy up. Just clean away the fire pit, get all the ashes out, make sure it's nice and tidy for next time I come here and I spend the day or a couple of days here. Yeah, I just want to say thanks again for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Let me know if you like this video by giving it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.